so he spoke, and so he spoke, that Lord Castamere. But now the rains weep o'er his hall.
Welcome back to PW.
One there.
And today we've run out of people to bully, so we're bullying one of our own. The object of our amusements is Will. Yeah, shoot him. Although we failed to break his spirit and make him cry, we did succeed in turning him into a hedgehog. In fact, today was such a slow day that we decided we'd try and find a new way to block visibility at a gate by putting fishing nets up, and it actually works quite well. As you can see, I am very well camouflaged. Well camouflaged. And the day failed to pick up even after there was a ceremony where a Kingsguard or a Lord or some bullshit was, announced. And Tywin must have forgot that I was supposed to become a Grand Maester. But, what are you going to do? Something fairly strange did happen though, which is there was a server crash. Which doesn't happen that often on PW. So everyone had to queue up and get refunded for all the stuff they'd lost for one reason or another. I luckily didn't need anything, so I just looked at all the fools queuing. Now, Lannisters are opportunistic and pragmatic by nature. So being the pragmatic and opportunistic fucks that we are, we stole Praven while no one was looking. And then later we saw fit to steal Nordheim because, well, Nordheim's better. It just is. And it went quite well. It was a boring day, but ultimately it resulted in Lannister superiority, I think. Not that there was any real competition, I'm just saying. Several days later, however, I was given a very strange opportunity. You see, Tywin wanted an alliance with the Greyjoys, and he felt that the best way to do this was to seal an alliance in matrimony. Yes, we're going to have a virtual wedding. Just deal with it. We were going to wed Welshoff to some Greyjoy man/woman, I don't know. And basically, the reason I had an interesting opportunity, I was asked to be the minister. Seriously, I was asked to be the minister for a wedding, so I had to write a sermon. Now, in-game, I had to type out the sermon because the Greyjoys weren't in our TeamSpeak, but today you're going to get the narrated version. Let us pray. May the father bring you justice. May the mother bring you delicious boob milk. May the warrior keep you free of lag spikes. May the stud give you potency and keep you free of venereal diseases. May the Tywin give you grief and death. May the Jampad give you quality content on YouTube on a regular basis. #subscribe. May the stranger fuck off and leave you alone until you're old and wishing you were dead anyway. Thank the light of the seven, all rise. House Greyjoy. House Lannister. Many times we have fought one another and stole each other's shit. But those days are over, and we begin a new chapter in our history as we seal our alliance in matrimony. May we together bring unbridled grief to the PW community. To the bride. This one's a bit of a stallion from the valleys, so just try to hold on, Kay? Kay. To the groom. Bad luck. You are now married in the light of the seven. You may retire to the bedding ceremony and rock each other like raccoons. May the force be with you. By the way, there was actually a bedding ceremony. I just wasn't allowed in there. So I ran onto the wall to try and get a good look. Oh, what's going on up there? What's going on? Oh. I was later given a screenshot, which, was troubling. Yay, the happy couple away. You know what, I honestly mean it, this'll make a super anecdote one day. I was a virtual minister. I was a minister at a virtual wedding. Then some admin-sponsored event happened, which I didn't know about, and everybody went off to this tournament. And I didn't participate because I didn't want to give up my armour, because I know it doesn't look like much, but this is the best armour you can get as a doctor. And this studded leather stuff, it's really hard to find, so I didn't want to give that up. So yeah, I just stood there watching, and apparently this is some kind of spectator sport, but it didn't take long for me to get bored. And I started to have ideas. Smooth as eggs. Oh, this is brilliant. I'm as cool as Bronn.
You don't fight with honor.
No. He did.
Alright, maybe I'm not as cool as Bronn. Fine. Anyway, that's enough for today, I think. I hope you've enjoyed following House Lannister. I have been the Jampad, and goodbye.